Also facing a debate challenge from third-party candidate RFK Jr. The nonpartisan Commission on Presidential Debates saying the first debate for Biden and Trump is scheduled for September 16th in Texas. Let's talk about this more with editor-in-chief for the National Review, Rich Lowry. Rich, it's good to see you this morning. President Biden says he doesn't know when this debate will happen, but that he's happy to partake. President Trump has repeatedly said, bring it on. Do you think we'll actually see this come to pass?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I really go back and forth about it. I kind of think we'll see one. And I think the incentive for Biden is he needs to show, because what Trump is doing with his constant challenge is trying to create the case. He's not up for it, right? And the Trump people do think he's not up for it. So he's, I'll do it any time. And if Biden doesn't do it, it kind of implicitly concedes, we're a little worried he might not be up for it either. So I think maybe he'll show up for one. But maybe it depends, if Biden thinks he's ahead at that point, maybe just doesn't have to bother. If he still thinks he's a little bit behind the way he is now, then there's maybe more incentive for him to do it. But this is one of the great subplot lines in this election.
Yeah, we'll believe it when we see it, I guess. Hey, last month, that slew of news outlets, including us here at NewsNation, pushed for this debate. How significant would a one-on-one showdown actually be in a race where so many Americans have already made up their minds on these two candidates, Rich?
Yeah, a big national election that's tribal warfare against two candidates that everyone already has strong feelings about. Sometimes it's easy to say, oh, nothing will matter. But presidential debates typically, or sometimes matter a little bit. Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter, Ford's gaffe about Poland. Mitt Romney in his first debate against Obama in 2012 won that debate, had more spring in his step before Obama recovered and did really well in the next two debates. So it could matter. And that aside, it's just why you guys are right and everyone else is right. This is an important civic ritual, and it's just important for voters, even if it doesn't affect how they ultimately pull the lever, to see these two men who want to lead the country the next 4 years standing side by side, giving the best they can. Doesn't mean it's going to be an edifying spectacle if it happens. It's not going to be Lincoln Douglas, but still, I think it's important.
Yeah, and many people would like to see it happen. Let's also talk about Veep stakes for Trump. South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem, a lot of people talking about her right now. She's doubling down on comments in her upcoming memoir where she talks about shooting a family hunting dog 20 years ago. She called the puppy untrainable, an assassin that attacked her neighbor's chickens. This is getting a lot of play, Rich. Is this controversy knocking her out of the VP race, you think, or no?
I don't know whether it's knocking her out, but it doesn't help. It's not the best controversy, if you to have as a Veep candidate. There's some good controversies, especially if you want to get Trump's attention. I'm not sure this is one because, everyone likes dogs, and it's something that she's being ridiculed over. So didn't really think she was in the top tier potential candidates prior to this, but it hasn't helped.
What about Doug Bergum, North Dakota governor, reportedly moving up the ladder as a candidate for Trump's VP pick? What do you make of him and his chances?
Trump world loves him. They just love the guy. He does whatever they want. He's easy to work with. I still think he's a shoo-in for some sort of cabinet post if Trump wins. I think it's unlikely he would be VP, but he'd be a safe pick. Doesn't help a lot, but he's not going to hurt either.
Yeah. We also know Ron DeSantis meeting with the former president this weekend. Will be interesting to see if he gets some sort of, cabinet pick or just lends a helping hand these last few months as well. Thanks for covering the gamut with me, Rich Lowry. Appreciate it, as always. We'll have you back soon. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.